Welcome back to Cities Pulse Explorers. Avoid these travel scams in Asia. Today we are diving deep into the vibrant heart of Asia, a continent that promises an adventure unlike any other. Imagine yourself wandering through the neon-lit streets of Tokyo, a symphony of sounds and sights dazzling your senses. Think of the bustling markets of Bangkok, the scent of exotic spices and sizzling street food filling the air. This is the Asia that beckons to travelers from all corners of the globe, a place where every turn reveals a new wonder, a new story, a new memory. Asia is an experience that changes you. Popularity means opportunity, for welcome and for scams. The bustling crowds, unfamiliar customs, and sheer scale can open doors to scams. Don't be deterred. With the right knowledge, you can travel confidently. Be prepared. It's the first step to an unforgettable adventure. As you plan your dream trip through Asia's incredible landscapes, it's crucial to pack one essential item that won't take up any space in your luggage: awareness. While the vast majority of your interactions will be genuine and heartwarming, it's a simple fact that tourist scams exist in popular destinations worldwide, and Asia is no exception. These scams are often designed to be subtle, playing on a traveler's politeness, confusion, or desire to be open to new experiences. They can range from minor annoyances, like slightly overpaying for a taxi ride, to more serious situations that could cost you a significant amount of money, or even compromise your safety. It helps you recognize potential red flags and make smarter decisions on the ground. When you know what to look for, you can steer clear of a situation before it even begins. This proactive approach lets you relax and immerse yourself in the culture without constant worry. We'll take you from the bustling streets of Bangkok to the historic sites of Jaipur, and from the serene temples of Kyoto to the beautiful beaches of Bali. We will break down exactly how each scam works, who the typical targets are, and where they are most likely to occur. So get ready to take notes as we explore everything from classic taxi overcharges and the infamous closed attraction trick to more elaborate schemes involving fake tour guides, gem store ripoffs, and even deceptive tea ceremonies. By the end of this video, you'll be a savvy, smart traveler fully equipped to navigate Asia with confidence and ease. Let's begin with one of the most common transport scams you'll encounter, from the bustling streets of Bangkok to the vibrant chaos of Delhi. You flag down a taxi or a three-wheeled auto rickshaw, often called a tuk-tuk, and as you get in, you notice the meter is off. When you ask the driver to turn it on, they'll often smile and tell you it's broken. They might offer you a seemingly reasonable flat fee instead. This is a classic red flag. This flat fee is almost always significantly higher than what a metered ride would cost. It's a simple, effective trick that preys on a tourist's unfamiliarity with local pricing. They count on you not knowing the real cost of the journey. This scam is particularly prevalent at airports, train stations, and major tourist hubs, where drivers know travelers are often tired, disoriented, and desperate to get to their accommodation. They might be overly friendly and helpful with your luggage, all part of a strategy to build trust before they quote you an inflated price for the ride. So, how do you outsmart this trick? The first rule is simple: no meter, no ride. Before you even get into the vehicle, clearly state your destination and insist that the driver uses the meter. If they refuse or claim it's broken, just politely decline and walk away. There will always be another taxi or tuk-tuk right behind them. In many cities, ride-sharing apps like Grab, Gojek, or Uber are now widely available and offer a fantastic alternative. These apps provide an upfront fixed price, eliminating any negotiation or meter-related scams. You know exactly what you'll pay before the journey even starts, giving you complete peace of mind and a fair price for your ride. Another tip is to have a general idea of the cost of your intended journey. Before you leave your hotel, ask the concierge or a trusted local about the approximate fare to your destination. Being armed with this information gives you a powerful bargaining chip and makes you a much less appealing target. If you must take a non-metered tuk-tuk for a short distance, always agree on the price for the entire journey, not per person, before you get in. Write the number down on your phone to avoid any misunderstandings later. Now let's talk about a clever scam that combines transportation with misinformation. It's often called the closed attraction scam. It's notorious in cities like Bangkok, Thailand, and Jaipur, India. The scam starts the moment you get into a tuk-tuk or taxi. You tell the driver you want to go to a famous landmark, like the Grand Palace in Bangkok. The driver, acting concerned and helpful, will tell you it's closed today. They'll give a plausible reason: a special Buddhist holiday, a royal ceremony, or that it's closed for lunch. This is almost always a lie. Their real goal is to divert you to places where they earn commissions. They'll suggest an alternative itinerary, usually a tour of gem shops, souvenir stores, or tailor shops. To avoid it, be firm and informed. If a driver says an attraction is closed, be skeptical. Don't take their word. Insist on going to your original destination. Say you just want a photo from the outside. Always double-check official opening hours online before you head out. So, this next transport scam is more subtle than a broken meter, but it can be just as costly. It's called the scenic route trick. Drivers deliberately take much longer routes just to drive up the fare. Your best defense is technology. Pull up your destination on a GPS before you get in. Keep the app open during the ride. Put the phone where the driver can see it. An active map often deters detours. If the driver veers off, speak up politely. "Excuse me, my map is showing a more direct route this way. Is there a problem on that road?" As you approach the magnificent gates of world-famous heritage sites like Angkor Wat in Cambodia or the iconic Taj Mahal in India, you're almost certain to be approached by friendly, well-spoken individuals. They offer a private tour, promising hidden secrets and promising to help you skip long queues, all for a seemingly reasonable price. But it's a pervasive scam. These guides are rarely licensed and often possess only a superficial knowledge of the site. Their tour inevitably includes a mandatory stop at a specific souvenir shop, art gallery, or restaurant where they make their real money. To avoid this trap, always hire guides from the official ticket office or a designated information center within the attraction's premises. Licensed guides will have proper government-issued identification and will be stationed at clearly marked counters. Alternatively, consider using a well-reviewed audio guide or a reputable guidebook to explore at your own pace. If approached by an unofficial guide, a firm but polite "no thank you" is usually sufficient. Don't engage in conversation or negotiation. Just be confident and walk away. Now, let's talk about a scam that has, unfortunately, duped travelers out of thousands of dollars: the gem scam. The setup often begins with a friendly stranger or a tuk-tuk driver who tells you about a special government-run gem promotion. The story is you can buy precious stones at incredibly low prices and then sell them back home for a huge profit. It sounds too good to be true, and that's because it absolutely is. You are then taken to a very professional-looking shop. The staff are charming and well-dressed, offering you tea and treating you like a VIP. They'll show you seemingly authentic certificates of appraisal. The unfortunate reality is that the precious gems you buy are almost always worthless pieces of colored glass or low-grade industrial-quality stones with no resale value. The authenticity certificates are fake. The best way to avoid the gem scam is to follow one simple rule. Do not buy precious stones from unsolicited sources while traveling. If a stranger suggests a deal involving gems, it's a massive red flag. Politely but firmly refuse. Our final scam in this section is a common trick you'll find in bustling markets. It's called the souvenir switch-up. You find a beautiful, high-quality item you want to buy. You inspect it closely and agree on a price. As they package the item for you, they might distract you. It is in this brief moment of distraction that the switch happens. The vendor quickly and discreetly swaps your chosen item for a cheaper, inferior version. You will likely only discover the deception much later. By then, it's usually too late to do anything. To protect yourself, stay vigilant. Keep your eyes on the item from selection until it's in your bag. Ask them to wrap it right in front of you. Re-inspect expensive items just before you pay. A reputable seller won't mind. Let's move on to a scam that is particularly sophisticated, that plays on your desire for authentic cultural connection. This is the friendly local or tea ceremony scam. It begins with a pair of disarmingly friendly young people approaching near a tourist spot. After pleasant conversation, they invite you to a tea ceremony. You're led to a quiet tea house. The atmosphere is calm and inviting. Your new friends make you feel at ease. They guide you through sampling different teas. It feels authentic. You let your guard down and walk into a trap. Then the bill arrives. It's astronomically high. Hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars. When you protest, friendliness disappears. A large, intimidating owner may appear. Your friends claim they're poor students who can't pay. Avoid overly friendly strangers who invite you somewhere private. Offer an alternative like a well-known cafe. If they refuse, politely decline and walk away. Book genuine tea ceremonies through your hotel or a reputable tour company. Imagine yourself on a beautiful beach in a destination like Phuket or Bali. The idea of renting a jet ski seems irresistible. You find a rental operator, agree to a price, and head out for some fun. The scam occurs when you return the jet ski. The operator points to a pre-existing scratch or a small dent, and he angrily accuses you of damaging his property. He demands an outrageous amount of money for the repairs. The situation can escalate quickly. The operator might become aggressive, and his friends may gather to intimidate you. They might even hold your passport hostage until you pay the exorbitant fee. To protect yourself, be proactive. Before handing over any money, take a detailed video and multiple photos of the jet ski from every angle. Zoom in on any existing scratches. Do this in front of the rental operator. This simple action often deters the scam. Similar to the jet ski scam, the motorbike rental trap is rampant. In one sinister variation, after you have rented the scooter and parked it somewhere, an associate of the rental shop will follow you. They will use a spare key to steal the bike. When you report the theft to the rental shop, the owner feigns surprise and then demands that you pay for the full replacement value of the stolen motorbike, which can amount to thousands of dollars. To avoid this nightmare, choose a reputable rental agency. Never, ever leave your passport as a deposit. Offer a photocopy and a cash deposit instead. Thoroughly document the bike's condition, and always use your own high-quality lock in addition to any lock provided by the shop. Let's shift our focus to a crime that relies on speed, stealth, and misdirection: pickpocketing. One common tactic involves a stumble or a bump that may even spill a drink. While you are flustered and they are profusely apologizing, their accomplice is already making off with your wallet or phone. It happens in a flash. To protect yourself, situational awareness is paramount. In crowded areas, move your valuables to your front pockets. Better yet, use a money belt or an anti-theft bag. Hold your bag in front of you with your hand firmly over the opening. Now, let's discuss a scam that preys on your compassion: the fake monk scam. He might offer you a small trinket, and after you accept, he will then present you with a donation book and pressure you to make a sizable donation. True Buddhist monks in many regions are forbidden from asking for money directly in this manner. The scammers are simply actors wearing a costume to exploit tourists' respect. If you wish to give back, research and donate directly to reputable local charities. By channeling your generosity through legitimate organizations, you can ensure your contribution makes a real positive impact. The currency exchange scam is a classic trick. When you hand over your money, the cashier will count out the local currency very quickly. In the process, they will short count you, often by dropping a few bills out of sight. The ATM helper scam targets you when you are most vulnerable. A friendly local offers to assist, but their goal is to steal your PIN via shoulder surfing and then swap your card with a fake one. A similar scam happens at ticket machines. An assistant will offer to help, then shortchange you or sell you an invalid ticket, leaving you to face a fine from an inspector. To protect yourself, stick to official banks and ATMs. Shield your PIN, always recount your money, and politely refuse unsolicited help, seeking out official staff instead. We have journeyed through some of the most cunning scams in Asia. The purpose was not to scare you, but to empower you, to transform you into a savvy, prepared, confident globetrotter. Do not let the fear of scams stop you. This continent is home to some of the most welcoming, generous, and kind-hearted people on the planet. The key is to travel smart, not scared. Be open, be curious, and be friendly, but always keep your wits about you. So go ahead and book that ticket. Pack your bags and prepare for the journey of a lifetime. If you found these tips helpful, kindly like, subscribe, and share this video. See you in the next video.